Okay, so you're in grade 10 and it's that time of the year to start thinking about your subjects for next year and you're wondering if you're going to do maths. Well, I've got news for you. Yes, you are. Okay? Question is, which maths subject should you be looking at? Alright? So what we need to do first is have a think about how we're going with maths in year 10 at the moment. Okay? So most of us will be doing general in year 10, or we might be doing the method specialist. Alright? So based on how you're going for these classes, kind of indicates which maths class or which maths course you should do in year 11 and 12. Okay? So remember, these are our grade 10 classes. So 10 method specialist and 10 general. Let's start at the top end here with our method specialist prep. So if you're getting a C or less in method specialist prep, then you should probably be looking at doing general maths in year 11 and 12. Alright? Now, general maths is a general subject, which means that it will lead to an ATAR for you. Alright? The next thing in specialist, if you're getting an A or a B, then you're probably looking at going into our methods maths. Okay, so math methods is our extension maths, I suppose, or our higher level maths, I should say. And we're looking at courses at university that will be in the science or the engineering or the mathematical sector. Okay? Now it's also an ATAR subject. Now, if you're going to enroll into math methods, you then also have the option to do specialist mathematics as well. Okay? So you'll do this as well as the math methods. That's the optional maths. You don't have to do that, but some people have a real passion for their mathematics and they want to do 2 mathematics subjects. So the good thing about doing specialist maths is that it can have quite a healthy contribution to your ATAR if you're doing quite well in it. So there is an advantage of doing 2 maths if that's what you want to choose. Okay? Now, if we come over to the other side here where we're doing 10 general, where most of us will be, you might be getting a C or less for general. Okay? If you're getting a C or less for general, my kind of feeling is that you probably want to be looking at essential maths. Okay? If you're definitely getting less than a C, alright, you're definitely looking at essential maths. If you're getting a C, you might be able to do general, but you're probably at a stage where you need to put a lot more effort into it in order to be successful at the general maths. So you might actually want to consider doing essential. Alright? Now if you're getting an A or a B for general maths, then you should definitely be doing general maths. Alright? Now general maths, as I said before, is ATAR applicable, so it'll contribute towards getting an ATAR and helping you go to university. Essential maths is an applied subject. So this is applied. Alright? So that's basically the range or the pathway that you're probably looking at. Most important thing to do too is talk to your teachers. They will tell you what they recommend, and they're usually a pretty good judge of character because they've been around the traps for a while and they've seen the students come through and how they handle it. So have a talk to your teacher. They'll give you an idea what you should do. Talk to your parents, get the information, and make an informed decision. Okay? It's best to start the course that you're going to finish in, because when you're chopping and changing, then you're missing out on content of different courses, and these courses can be very different. One of the last things I want to add as well is, if you're doing really well in general and you're not going to go for an ATAR, don't be lazy and just take the easy option. Actually do the general maths, because in the long term and somewhere in the near future, you might actually change ideas about what you want to do, and then at least you've got that course there with that ability to help back you in some future decisions you might make. Okay? So if you're capable of doing a decent level of maths, then you should do that. You shouldn't just go and try and make the last couple of years at high school nice and easy for yourself if it's not going to be beyond you to be successful in those courses.